Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode in our cozy forever world. If you're new here, I'd like to give you a very warm welcome. My name is Egush, and I create videos that help people sleep and study. So if that's what you're here for, then you're in the right place. Now, in today's episode, we're going to start by saying hi to all of our companions, all of our little animal friends. And of course, we're going to commemorate a new dreamer and feed our lovely cats, Lily and Zara. And then we have a few tasks to complete while we get cozy together and settle in for a nice night of restful sleep. If you haven't already, while I stand by this cozy campfire, I'd like you to get nice and comfortable. And that's a very personal thing, so whatever that is for you, whether it's getting cozy under the blanket, or maybe sitting on your couch and putting on some jazz music, whatever it might be, please start doing so. So, we've got a few cozy friends here, for those of you who are new, and Dreamy is always the culprit. As soon as I open the fence gate, Dreamy makes a run for it, don't you, Dreamy? Yeah, I'm looking at you, and you hear me talking about you. Daisy was our first companion. We have a lot of fond memories tied to Daisy. Yeah, hello Daisy. And then of course we've got Wilbur and Oopsie Jr. They seem to be a little bit more distant lately. I feel like maybe they're a bit less clingy than Dreamy and Daisy. And just as I've said that, Dreamy's come to give me a hug. Alrighty. And of course, we have our lovely shepherd, Alina, who takes care of our animals. Hello, Alina. How are you? Good? Why don't you come with us while we commemorate a new dreamer? It's been extremely warm where I am lately. So, as a few of you are probably entering the very cold months and the cold holiday season, it's kind of the opposite for me. I'm on the other side of the globe. But it's kind of it's really cozy to know that even though I'm on the other side of the globe, we can still spend this time together and get nice and comfortable. We're going to enter our lovely Dreamer's Lagoon here. And we're going to grab a spruce sign, I should say. And I think for this person, nice magenta will be a good color, and of course a glowing sack. And we're going to put this person over here. Oh, Alina. Alina, you have to be careful. Okay, I'll give her a steak in a little while, but do you see how clumsy she is? I get so worried about her because she randomly just falls when she's not supposed to and she just loses her health. You have to be careful, Alina. Yeah, I care about you a lot, and you know, a lot of our a lot of our dreamers want you to be safe as well, so be careful, please. So I was thinking of putting this person, the entrance here, on one of these pillars, but then I thought maybe um, we could be changing these pillars in the future, you know? So maybe we'll put them somewhere a bit safer. Maybe next to Quill over here. And this lovely person's name is Nora. And Nora left a absolutely beautiful comment, and the reason why I'm highlighting this comment is because it really spoke to me. The comment reads, "Hi, I just want to say that your videos are helping with my insomnia and even stopped my medication because they weren't good for me, and you're the only reason that I get my sleep. Keep doing what you're doing, we need you." When I read this comment, it made me smile so much because it's really nice to feel needed, and it makes me feel really happy that I can help people to this capacity. And it's almost like sometimes even medication isn't good for you, you know, because medication is meant to be like a one size fits all kind of thing, you know? And I feel like sometimes the simplest and most effective way to heal yourself and to be healed is, a natural solution or a natural remedy. So I just wanted to point that out. So thank you so much, Nora. I really appreciate your comment. And I hope that this lovely lagoon houses you for many years to come. And welcome once again. Okay, Alina, we're gonna head upstairs now and we're gonna feed you because I don't want you to get I don't want to worry about you accidentally falling off a high place and hurting yourself. We don't have any steaks, do we? No, okay. We're gonna have to cook some steak. We're gonna cook some raw beef. Where is Alina anyway? There she is. Hello. She's so cute. So we do have a few things to do today. The first of our tasks is we had somebody leave a really nice comment, but they also kind of added that in the comment that there's this thing over here that's driving them crazy and there's a water plot somewhere that I need to fix. So I'm going to go and look for that problem and hopefully I can fix it for you. And then what I want to do is a couple episodes ago we built the sunset overlook up there. And wow, got such a beautiful night actually. Maybe we should take a second to just appreciate the beauty of the world that we're in. Sometimes it's nice to just really sit back and reflect on the beauty of where you are. So with that sunset overlook over there, there's another island on the other side. You can't quite see it. I wanted to extend it to the other side. So that's probably what we're going to be doing today. We're going to extend that overlook and maybe even build like a little house up there somewhere. Cozy little house, maybe in the mountains or in the mountainside. Okay, Alina, you are definitely not allowed to come with me up the mountainside, okay? No, don't tilt your head. Don't try to be cute now. You know why, okay? There we go. So we've healed her up now. And we're going to go and say hi to our cozy little cats, Lily and Zara. Come, Alina, let's go say hi. We should probably find a dye for Lily and Zara's home. Have we already dyed that? Maybe we can do that a little bit later. For now, I just really want to say hi to the girls. Hello. Hi, Lily. Hello, darling. And Zara, hi. How are you two? You two okay? They're patiently waiting for their fish. We're going to give, how about we mix it up and we give one of them a salmon and one of them a cod this time. Okay, so who's going to get the cod? Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. I don't care. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Okay, Zara, you're going to get the cod. There you go, honey. And Lily, you're going to have the salmon. Delicious salmon for you. Salmons tend to be a little bit of a fattier fish. I quite like salmon myself. I really like the texture when you eat salmon, how it tastes. Come on, Elena, let's head back to the farm now. Those animals are probably getting very rowdy, while you're not there. Oh. Yeah, here we go. Okay, we're going to get you to sit. Actually, can you come a bit further this way? Nope, she's being stubborn. There we go. Okay. Let her go. Okay, alrighty. Come on, you can do it. You can do it. I believe in you. There we go. Okay, let's try this again now. Sit there. There we go. And of course, I want to go around the fire and make sure that she's in a better spot. There we are. Okay. You all getting along here? Oopsie, Wilbur? Oh, it's kind of flipped this time. Oopsie's coming to say hi. Hello. Oh, Daisy. Hello, Daisy. So let's get started on some work, shall we? Before we do anything, we're going to head to the tower. Of course. because we really need to fix that water plot because it's driving somebody crazy. And I think we'll take the lanterns off for now and really just kind of enjoy the darkness. I have been called by my friends and family a vampire sometimes because I really like darkness, especially at nighttime, when there's complete darkness. I feel like I can sleep a little bit better. Not everybody is the same, of course, like both of my sisters can't actually sleep in darkness. They need a little bit of light. But I actually really enjoy having there's some kind of peace to having a bit of darkness in the room for me. Now that's not how I tend to be when I'm especially if I'm watching like a horror film or something. I actually, really want to have some light around because I do get scared like everybody. But overall, I feel like I'm pretty good with dealing with scary situations. So we've got the water bucket. We need to find the spot that this person mentioned, unless we've already fixed it in another episode, because I do think the comment was from a few episodes ago. But, it never hurts to double check. I'm just looking at all the water around. Maybe put the lantern in my hand as well. And I'm looking for like kind of a spot where the water isn't still in a sense. You know what I'm saying? And I actually think we may have already fixed this issue. This problem, I should say. Okay. Alright, well, how about, because I may have misunderstood, I'm gonna go and check the farm as well real quick. Because we did do a lot of work on the farm the other day. I don't really want to jump in the water because it's very cold. It's all snowy and we've got a very cold night here with us today. So, but the sun is starting to rise on the horizon. That's quite nice. Maybe we'll go down and enjoy the sunrise together as well. This is quite nice. There's such a simplicity in Minecraft that no other game can really match, The way that's been designed and all the cozy little details. Look at the sun rising. It's so lovely. Often I tend to say that a new day is always a new beginning. And that is very true. It still remains true and it always will be true. No matter how bad your day was yesterday or throughout the week, maybe you've had a bad week, just remember that next week and tomorrow, it's always a fresh start. And almost as if on cue, it's starting to rain. And we had a beautiful sunny day and then a calm night, and now it's just turned into a little bit of chaos with a thunderstorm. So every day is a new beginning. And it's important that we take that lesson with us wherever we go, because no matter how bad your day's been, and believe me, I know I know the bad days that some people experience. I've been there as well. You can never know what life is going to bring you in a certain day. Seriously. Very unpredictable. But no matter what happens, there's always a brand new day to look forward to and a fresh start. Alrighty, so we're going to head to the garden where we did a bit of work, and we're going to see if there's some loose water around there. I don't think there will be. There's no harm in checking. It's looking pretty good at the moment. All the turtles have just taken residence in the boat. Both of the boats, actually. I still don't know how to kick these turtles out of the boat without hurting them. So I'm just going to leave them in there. This one we can actually enter. Oh, oh, okay, okay, okay. Oh, goodness. I think that turtle got very, very angry that I got into the boat with him. I'm really sorry, but you don't have to be rude. You can just ask me nicely. Ah, here we go. Fix this up. Gosh, that turtle almost took me out. The turtle almost took Egush out. That's insane. Well, that's a lesson learnt. The turtles are doing their little spinny spin. Just that we stay away from them. Okay, I'm gonna need to eat some more food. So we're gonna have this lovely beef stew. And now that we've kind of looked around and fixed what needed to be fixed, even though there wasn't much, we can actually get started on the sunset overlook and building to the other island on the other side of it. And you'll see what I mean by that in a second when we get there. I just really think that we'll need some food, so I'm gonna grab some food first. I don't want to eat the steak because we want to save that for Alina. We'll take some apples with us. We've got some cooked food, some raw salmon that we can start to cook. As much as I love raw salmon, that should be enough food for now. Apple, bread, cooked cod. Oh, they've got stuffed pumpkin. Hot wings, wow, I'd love to have some hot wings. Absolutely love chicken wings. It's probably one of my favorite foods. And it's because you can do so many different things with the chicken wings. So many different flavors, you know? So we're going to go back towards the tower now. And we're going to see if we can find some building materials, because I do know that we left a lot of them over there. We've got some lovely rain during this thunderstorm. Some overgrown logs might be nice to use. For those mossy? Yep, that's lovely. And then I'm just thinking, because we might be building a little cozy house up there as well, might be good to grab some deep slate and some wood and stuff like that. So what we'll also do is grab some moss blocks, turn those into moss carpets. And then what we'll do as well, let's chuck all these in the backpack for now. There we go. Is we'll head up to the treehouse, our cozy little treehouse, and we'll see if we can find some other building blocks to use. I think in keeping with the pattern of the, see like the blue tiles, you can just about see the color coming out there. We should probably get some colors of materials that match that blue, you know? I had a pretty deep conversation with one of my close friends the other day. 2 nights ago, actually. And he was kind of saying to me, Egush, have you noticed that almost every adult in our lives has no idea what they're doing? And I haven't actually finished this balcony. I should probably do that sometime. I have a lot of unfinished projects in our world. And I was kind of like, you know what, you're 100% right. Like, I feel like adults are just children that have matured, but not mature enough to know what they're doing. Nobody really knows what's going on half the time. It's really funny, actually. And I can take that lesson with myself as well. I have no clue what I'm doing a lot of the time. I don't mean that in a bad way, it's just how it is. Still learning, you know? The only thing that I know in my life is that I know nothing. That's a really Really nice thought, a really nice quote. I can't remember who said it. I think one of the Greek philosophers. So it's like, all that I know is that I know nothing, you know? Um, some maple. I mean, I'm probably going to use maple to build, but it's nice to have oak as well. Maple planks. One maple. Maple stuff. We should bring some maple planks, actually. Yeah. Just because you never know when you'll need to make more stairs or slabs or anything like that, you know? So let's bring... Actually got a lot of oak. Oak's quite nice too. You know what might be a good idea? To make a carpenter's table and start kind of bringing that with us to certain... Actually, no, I don't think we need to do that yet. I think it's fine. Don't need any dirt. We don't need any of that sandstone. I think we have plenty of materials now to do a bit of building. If anything, we might need a bit more wood for fences and stuff like that. So grab a bit more oak. Any maple in here? No. Just thinking if we can get some maple logs as well, because obviously maple logs become... There we go, reinforced maple logs. We'll turn those into normal logs, I think. There we go. Because you never know when you'll need more just normal wood, you know? Might even be a good idea to keep some of the reinforced because it's like a nice change, different design. Okay, let's go down and start heading to our sunset overlook. We also need to build a bridge that goes across to it from the farm. So it's probably a good idea as well to do in this episode. I've actually been playing a game called Arc Raiders lately. Do you know what that is? It's basically an extraction game where you have to extract. You load in, right? You have to try and survive and get loot and then extract. I'm really enjoying that game at the moment. Let's build a quick path across to the other side from here somewhere, maybe even just from here. And we can make it with some brick bond. I was actually thinking of doing slabs. Slabs are always fun to use, and they've got like a... They're quite convenient because you can make more of them than what you're making with the brick bond, as long as you don't go vertically and only stay horizontal. So from here, right, we can do something like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe something like that. And just start making our way towards the other side there. It'll be a slow process, but bear with me. All of the good things in life take time. Always remember that. I don't really want to get too complicated with this bridge, just something simple. 2 slabs going across like this. I'll be more than happy to just leave it like that. We've got a few fish coming to say hi to us. Hello. Oh, they got a bit scared. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to scare you. I'm not gonna hurt you. And the rain has just stopped. Got some beautiful colours in the sky over there, don't we? Hopefully for the next sunrise, we'll be up at the, sorry, for the next sunset, we'll be up in the sunset overlook. We can enjoy it together up there. We're almost there now. I don't think we'll have enough slabs to finish this, but that's okay. Oops. There's a few uneven areas I've left. We're just about there now. A few more slabs. That should be more than enough. There's a cockroach over there. Not a big fan of cockroaches. Yeah, I'm thinking maybe instead of doing it 4 thick, this looks a bit too thick. Let's do it 3 thick instead. So there we are. That's better, isn't it? Yeah, that much more. Maybe we could even do 2 thick actually. Do 2 thick. Let's have a look at how that looks real quick. I think that looks okay. There we are. It's pretty much finished now. It just goes straight across. I quite like that. Just get any of the slabs that we've missed. We've accidentally put one down underneath somehow. Lovely. I quite like this. Just a nice simple bridge for now, and obviously we can always change this in the future anyway. For now, I think that's enough. I'm not sure about the jaggedness, eh? It's kind of, it doesn't sit easy with me, you know, when I look at the jagged edges. There's something about it. And when I start a project, I don't like doing anything until I finish the project, you know? How we'll do this instead is we'll get rid of the jagged edges and all of this for now. So let's actually get rid of a lot of this. Some splashing noises as we're getting rid of this. Sorry if that's a little bit annoying. I will find a way to play around with those noises and see if I can make them a bit easier for us to tolerate. Alright, we've collected all the wood again. So I'm thinking, in fact, what we should do is we'll go out in this direction and then kind of cut across that way. And I think just like a 2x2. Oops. Just a 2x2 should be pretty easy. I don't want to make too much too width and then all the way across. It should be more than enough, and it should be cozy for us to walk on. Yeah, so I'm thinking something like this, like so. And then maybe from around here, we can do a quick jag, like a jagged edge, like so. All across, like that. We'll do a corner block there. And from here, it'll be like this. Perfect. And it goes straight across. Working in the middle of the night. Let's get some light for ourselves. From here, we'll do kind of do like this. Drag it this way a bit. There we are. That's better. This way it's kind of got a bit more of a depth to it and it doesn't look so jagged and unnatural. And of course we'll kind of decorate this bridge a bit later. We'll do some you know, some pillars around and put some things on the corners. But for now, I think I'm really happy with that. And we're going to head back up. It's a bit thick, doesn't it? Hang on a second here. Thinking which side I can get rid of. Or what we could even do instead is just bring this way. There we go. And that lets us get rid of a couple of these, yeah. Yep. Alrighty. Pretty good. Better. It's much better. Alrighty. Now that we've built that little bridge, at least we've got a bit of safety when we're crossing and we're not having to go into the ice cold chilly waters over there. Yeah, so as I was saying, it's everyone's kind of still figuring life out. Whether you're an adult or a child or a teenager, no matter what walk of life that you're on, you'll never truly know everything about life. It's impossible to know everything. That's one of the beauties of life. You can become an expert in a field. Of course you can. You can be really good at something. But you'll never know everything about life. That's impossible to do. We've arrived at our sunset overlook, and what I was thinking is I want to extend it going out this way, connect it to that little island there, that little mountain there, and then connect it to that little floating island as well. It is floating, isn't it? Kind of fascinating. Interesting. So let's get started on that. We've got a bit of building to do. Grab some overgrown, get rid of the fishing rod and all that for now. Just keep it over here. Actually, and what we'll start with is a bit of overgrown logs, some brick bond, some reinforced, vertical. We're going to be doing this mostly with maple at the moment, so that's what we'll start with. Starting with a few slabs will be fine. In fact, have we got the magic slab still? We do. Maple slab. Down and grab those real quick. Here we go. So, blend it in with the magic slabs for a second. And the magic slabs will take us, hopefully, all the way across to the other side. You know what we should do here? We'll get rid of these magic slabs for a second. I hope I brought glass. I forgot to bring glass. That's a big fault by me. Oops. Sorry, didn't mean to fall there. Let's grab these magic slabs over here. There we are. And there too. And what we'll do is we'll head back up. And let's go and grab some glass real quick. Because I think glass will have a really good look over there, you know? Put lanterns in here? Let's put lanterns. Yeah, bit of light. I'm fairly certain we should have a bit of glass over here. I was wrong. There we go. Okay, we've got the glass. I knew it was in one of the chests at the farm, I just couldn't remember which one. Hey, Dreamy. He just gave me a little nod. Hello, Roba. Oh. Okay, oh, Wilbur's not having it today. He's not in a good mood. I understand, Wilbur. Sometimes, sometimes it's hard to be in a good mood when life's putting all these difficulties in your way, isn't it? But it's always important to understand that you'll be stronger for getting through those struggles and those difficulties. Kind of fun to think about, like animals, for example. They kind of know what these feelings of comfort and stuff are without having to actually be told. You know? Like when a dog comes and curls up against you when it's cold, or, your cat sits on your lap. They know what comfort is, even though they've never been told about comfort. So animals have this natural intuition. And I think, of course, humans do as well. But we kind of verbalize it a lot more, We make it a lot more obvious. Doing kind of like a sky bridge over here. I really like it, actually. Do a little bit more with the magic planks, maybe just to go in that direction now. Even though we still have plenty of magic slabs to play with, because we can make a lot more of them. Once again, got to be a bit careful with the jagged edges. In fact, we have enough space to. Would love to do glass in the middle of this as well. Kind of making a few mistakes here. So that one there can be glass. This one can be glass as well. And then we can do 2 more this way. Quickly just make a few more of those. There we go. Just connect it to this for now. I can do a couple over here as well. And there. That's lovely, isn't it? Have a glass panel. Yeah, this is a lovely bridge. How nice is this? I'm so proud of this. Like, I've come such a long way from when I started playing Minecraft now in terms of being able to design and build, And that's something that makes me kind of really happy to see that. The fruits of that, really experience it now. I don't like leaving any blocks behind, so we're gonna grab all these blocks that we've got here. There's one more on this side somewhere, it says. There it is. Cool. That should be all of them, right? Yep, it's all of them now. And then we're going to head back up the mountain. There we go. Yeah, lovely. And so this will connect to this. This might be a nice place to build like a cozy little house, Let's get rid of this tree. Let's get rid of that one. Probably that one there as well. Bit of space. We've got some large ferns here. Gonna get rid of these for a second. We need a bit more space. And it's time to get our shovel and do a bit of digging. So around here, I'm gonna start to dig a bit of a flatter area for ourselves. I'm going to start by shaving the kind of top level here. We've got a bit of floating dirt up there, which we can leave for now, that's okay. There we go. I'll do one more level here. Yeah, so like animals, they understand what comfort is and they've never been told. It's just a natural thing for them, you know? And I kind of love animals in so many ways. Animals are kind of just, what we should strive to be in every way. Sorry, not enemies. Animals usually, of course, are without envy, they're without greed, they just want to survive and they just want to, you know, they kind of emulate everything that humans should kind of take their attributes from. Of course, we should still have control of ourselves and we should still have, you know, social etiquette and stuff like that. But, at the same time, I mean, I should get rid of that actually. Animals have always got this innocence, with everything they do. They don't know they're doing something wrong because they just act out of their own innocence, and that's something really beautiful. I really like thinking about. A lot of humans kind of acted, instead of thinking about themselves and being selfish, and they acted out of selflessness. It would make the world a much better place. Okay, so from about here, we're going to do some stairs. And we're just going to get a little bit creative with this now. So, do some stairs. Maybe a slab over there. I'll get rid of that to the corner. Like so. We don't maybe get rid of that. I don't like the color of that slab. Let's do a normal slab there instead. Something like that. There we go. That's better. And then I think we can do, I remember doing this in the last episode. You can do dirt slabs, which is really cool. You can do slabs like this. But honestly, I think instead of doing dirt slabs, we'll just do normal slabs here for now. Or even just normal dirt. Just grab some dirt and check a few dirt layers here. I need to get down there if I can without hurting myself. There we go. And what I want to do is just kind of do another level. What's in here? I want to make it look kind of natural, Oops. Yeah, fix that up as well. That's better. And this side as well. Just do a few more kind of dirt blocks around. I want it to be like a bit more flat over here, a bit more space, if that makes sense. And surround this whole thing with maple slabs now. It's really cool. And this will be the level of our house up here. So, we're going to get rid of all this dirt and we'll do some slabs and stuff. So starting from like here, this will be the floor of our house, so we'll need to make it all one. There we are. And this is going to look very different once winter's over and we have some sun. Like this, like that. And then we'll close it there. Maybe instead of this slab here, let's do another stair. There we go. We're going to drag it that way. Two corner stairs going up. One corner stair here. And then a plank in the bottom. Yeah, that's fine. I like the way that looks. Hello, little bee. That's a fly, sorry. A little fly. Alrighty. I think this is okay as it is, but I do want to do this a bit more flat, if that makes sense. I do want to keep this tree here. I feel like this is really nice, having that tree there. Brick bond, brick bond. Here we can do like a pillar going up. And we'll do one over here as well. In the corner there. Yep, so those will be kind of the pillars of the house, the little lookout or nook. Not sure what we're going to do with this yet. We'll figure it out. Okay, cool, that's all brick now. Put the torch down somewhere for a second. Yep, fine. Okay. And then this stone. Didn't bring any stone, did we? We put some deep slate. That's okay. What we'll do is we'll get this stone as well. We'll make another pillar there. That can be the other corner of the house. Yep. And then we'll do a few slabs like so. Connecting them. Yep, that's good. And then so the same thing here, kind of around this glass block there. They're going to be tall enough though. Yeah, that's pretty good. This level will need to just shave a little bit more off that. And then we'll do stairs here, going up to that tree. And we'll just surround that. So that's kind of my vision. I'm going to do stairs going up to that tree, and then surround this tree with a lot more space. This will be like a little natural overlook over there. That's starting to make a bit of sense. I hope it is. Okay, so let's do the stairs now. Stairs. I think that should be enough. We have plenty of wood if we need anyways, but 4 stairs should be enough. 1, 2, 3, 4. Maybe 1, 2, 3, 4. There we are. There, another. I like the way that sticks out though. Maybe we do a slab instead. I like the way it kind of sticks out, you know. That's much better. There we go. So we're going to make this brick bond. Brick bond, brick bond. Like that. I want to keep that as dirt there, to be honest. We're going to keep that as dirt. I feel like you have to have an element of like nature when you're building. And it's kind of easy to blend if you do it that way too. So that's much better. There we are. And then like from here, I'm going to make another staircase going up from here to the tree area. And then from that tree area, as we said before, let's do a pillar from here. And then we'll just do slabs around this. Might even make the tree one level down and put the log at the bottom there, support it from the bottom. But I think it's kind of coming together now. I'm pretty happy with this. Get rid of it and do a staircase here, and we'll cover the staircase with... And it'd have to be on that level there. Yeah, so here's what I'm thinking, right? We do a staircase going up like this, and then we cover that staircase with maybe even fences, honestly. We're gonna need a lot more slabs than I thought. So what we'll do is we'll grab a bunch of maple planks, and make like another 60 slabs. There we go. And there'll be a fence going around the house like this, of course. And around like this. Some glass would actually look really nice around here, wouldn't it? I definitely think so. Maybe on the inner level here we'll do a bit of glass going around. Just where it kind of becomes a drop, you know? Yep. More of a drop there. I don't really think so. There's a little bit here. Oops. Yeah, I think we can just do glass all the way around at the base here. There we go. That's lovely. And then, like I said, I think I'll probably lower it so that the tree's one level down from here as well. Right there. Yeah, cool. You can blend this with nature and also with maple. So we'll do maple around here. Where are all my slabs go? There they are. Beautiful. It's starting to come together now. So if we go from here, yeah, it is. It's really starting to come together. It's a slow process, you know, building like this, but really enjoyable. Grab some more stairs. Yep. Beautiful. I'm very happy with that. We need to kind of put another spruce log. Maybe we can get one from the top and put it on the bottom. Oh, never mind. I've got spruce logs right here. There we go. Got a tree as well. I'm able to reach the rest of those. This fly almost knocked me off of the mountain. Silly little fly. 1, 2, 3. We can do slab, slab, slab. There we go. That looks kind of cool. It's to be like multi-layered, you know, as we go up. Here, this is fine. We can do all slabs here. Connect it with these ones as well. I'm gonna have to get to the other side of this log. I'm gonna do that. Here we go. Yeah. Be perfect. And then we're gonna connect these, of course. There we are. Yeah, pretty good. Lovely. And then that goes up to another level. We'll need more slabs yet again. That's okay. We can make plenty. You know what? Let's just make heaps. So, oh, there we go. Great. Even do one level higher than this. The only problem is we're out of these reinforced maple logs, so we'll probably have to use normal maple logs. Even then, I don't know if we'll have enough, to be honest. Oops, that's glass. What am I doing? Sometimes I surprise myself with the things I do. So we can put one last slab there, maybe. And then do kind of like a cascading. So one like that, and then one there. There. One more there. And get rid of the bottom side, you know? Oh, that doesn't really work, does it? Maybe we'll just have to go up here. Yep, that's fine. Oh, I'm getting a little bit on edge here, I'll be honest with you. These look a little bit scary. One last one over here. We're fine. We've got this. We've got this. Important that we stay calm, that's the main thing. Oops. Now, very important that this tree stays exactly as it is, because it's very natural. So, let's go on the other side. See if we can just step down from there. Yep, there we go. And then from here, we'll just finish building across. This is actually 2 levels higher. I see. Okay. We'll need to think about that then. Especially on this level here, where the stairs come up from there. We need to make it a little bit higher, won't we? We'll have to do that there. Perfect. And once again, we need more of the planks. And I think we're just about run out of maple, haven't we? Oh, what have I done? There's about 8 logs left. That should be enough, I guess. Plenty, actually. Cool. So from here... Oh. And then this will be the final level where we're kind of... make another pillar somewhere, but this should be pretty solid. You know what, let's get rid of the corners. I don't know why, but I just don't feel like these corners sit right with me. Beautiful. And then from this side, we're going to go up one, like that. Then we do up. Beautiful. Go straight into the tree. That's kind of exactly what we want. You can do that from the inside, the rest of that there. Tree's going to give us kind of like natural light, you know? And once again from here, one more level in. That's wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. I'm really happy with that. The trouble now is how do we get down without hurting ourselves? I think we'll just have to do that. Okay. Oh, maybe we should do it sideways. So that is going all the way down. Never thought about that. How do we even do that though? I don't think we can do that. We can leave it as it is. That's okay. Yep, cool. This is our little secondary kind of lookout area, and we'll fix this up a bit more in the future. Not a big fan of that pillar, am I? Get rid of this pillar here. That one too. And I think instead we can do it on this side, something like so. Yeah. And put down another stair there. I think that's fine. And just extend this out a bit more. Cool. Very, very nice. I'm very happy with this. We've got to do another staircase going up. Like a corner here. Alrighty, I think that's fine for now. Yep. Lantern there. How lovely is this? It's so much space now. So this is kind of the second part of the sunset overlook now. And it's a shame that we haven't had a lot of clear skies in this episode. That's okay. I mean, I love the rain, and I know a lot of you do as well, of course. Would like to see like the sun going down or coming up, so we can see it in the background here. The next step is to build to that. It's like the final boss of this building endeavor. What I'm thinking is, let's do a quick reset, go back to the garden. We'll grab some more materials, because we'll definitely need more. We'll bring some stuff to decorate this area with as well. And we can go from there. Lovely. Even like from here, for example, we could do a staircase going down. Right. Oh my goodness, I almost fell off just then. I need to be super careful, to be honest. Yeah, there we go. So staircase going down. We could have another layer down here, another level, you know, something like that. Some good bond around. So many different things we can do. And that's why I love Minecraft. I'm so obsessed with this game. But yes, we'll go and get some more maple wood for sure. And we'll figure out how we're going to do this. I would love some glass on the ceiling. 2, 3, 4. Oops, has to be the other way. So we have to make it so that it's... we'd have to go up there then, won't we? Yes, we would. Let's go up real quick. No, it's going to keep coming up on the... Do something like this for a second. There we go, much better. Oh, we can even just leave the slabs there, they actually look kind of nice. Beautiful. Look at the way that looks in the... Because of the slab on the bottom, it looks kind of perfectly built into it. I really like that. Bottom there, bottom there. Be too close to the head, to our head when we, you know, when we're coming up. But this one side's fine, I think. Get a break that as well. Yeah, let's quickly get up there as well. Get all the slabs that we've missed. Yeah, so from here we'll have to do this level, right? There we go. That's perfect. Yep, that's perfect now. Okay. this does still feel a bit close. Maybe do one up in there as well. Yep. And then we'll just have to close this side. There we go. So all these little details that we're kind of fixing now is what makes it kind of special. It makes it, you know, that little extra bit of cozy. And that's kind of one of the main reasons why I'm playing this Minecraft the way that I'm playing it. It just makes me feel so happy when I can add those little details nobody else kind of thinks of because it's very personal to me. The way that I add those details is very meticulous. It's planned in my own mind. And it's a very personal thing for me. Does that make sense? I hope that makes sense. I do probably another layer on the outside of this, just on there. Do fences and stuff. We could go a little bit sketchy with it and not do fences as well. I do need to do fences here though, as much as I like this bridge. Beautiful. Okay, let's do a quick resource reset. We're gonna go back down to the farm. We'll probably get some more maple wood from the maple biome. And then we'll come back up and we'll polish that look out over there. I'm getting a little bit tired myself, so I might be struggling to speak a little bit. So forgive me. There's a lot of lessons to learn in life. In fact, I think all of life is just made of lessons to learn. And some lessons we'll learn the hard way. But in the future, because we've learned those lessons the hard way, we'll take those experiences and we'll be able to do things differently. We'll be able to do things better. Grabbing some maple wood now. I always am in absolute awe of the beauty of the maple. You know, look at that tree that's grown. We planted this tree ourselves. Look at it. I don't even want to get rid of this tree, to be honest. I think it's so gorgeous. Same with this one. See this big tree here? I don't even want to get rid of it. Oh. All the leaves just... Oh, there's a lot of wood coming out there. We do need a lot of wood, so... A few stray saplings and twigs and stuff. Let's grab them all. There we go. Oh, there's a lot of wood over there. Okay, I think it's on the top. Get rid of this. We should be able to get heaps come down. There we go. Yep, and then the rest of it's kind of in here. So how do we get all of that? It's stuck on top. I think it is what it is. You can see some saplings and stuff there. We already have heaps of saplings. There's a wood there that we can get. One there as well. I think that's enough. No, I normally don't like leaving blocks behind, but I'm not getting rid of these trees. I love them too much. Oh, so many of these saplings still haven't grown. Probably too cold. It'll take a bit more time to grow. A lot of you have left me some lovely comments on how I can, like some tips and tricks for Minecraft. And I read all of them, believe me I do. Sometimes even after reading it I won't really remember it, so it'll randomly pop into my head sometimes, and when it does, we're in business. But until it pops into my head, unfortunately I might forget a few things that you've said. But the memory works kind of in an interesting way in that regard, doesn't it? Where, let's put all this in there. Sometimes you'll read something and you'll forget about it for like a year or, 6 months or whatever. And then randomly one day when you're doing something, it'll pop back into your head. I find that really cool. These saplings might be too close to each other. Is that why they're not growing? Maybe there's too much of this grass as well. Let's see if that helps. Separate these a bit more. There we are. There's kind of, do I have more dirt? Should have heaps of dirt, right? I keep the dirt. We can plant a bit more, put a bit more dirt around that, right? That'll give us more space to plant saplings without worrying about them not growing. I do think the dirt's playing a part in not letting them grow as well. Feel free to correct me if I'm wrong, of course, my friend. But I do feel like that's playing a part. The rain's just stopped. This is I used to love watching Top Gear when I was younger, especially Jeremy Clarkson. And he's got that mentality of, there's one special episode, I think they're in Bolivia or something. I can't remember, because I haven't seen it in a long time. But he kind of says, if you believe something will happen, it will happen. So, the way he says it is absolutely motivating. Okay, let's get rid of all these. Grass. So sapling. I think, how much wood have we got now? And I tend to always make the mistake of not getting enough. We've got 2 stacks. Let's get another stack, I reckon. Should be enough. Beautiful. That should be more than enough wood now. We can plant some saplings again, of course. We don't want them to be only yellow and orange. We want, sorry, orange and red. We want yellow as well. You need all of the colors, of course. Let's get rid of a couple of these on this side, and maybe we'll make this side a bit more of the yellow. I think that would be quite lovely. There we go. More yellow on this side, yeah. I'm worried it's not going to grow on the sand. Alrighty. Ah, there we go. We've got a beautiful sunrise. It's the start of a brand new day. I think we did miss the sunrise, but that's okay. We can catch the next one. Will always be another sunrise. Little shell there. So I'm thinking what we'll do, oops, is we will put back all the saplings, seeds, twigs, saplings, all this kind of stuff that obviously we're not going to be using. Put back. I will need to find more glass as well. I haven't got enough glass left to finish what I need. Sure. Cool. What's happening? Oh, the bees. I was like, what's that noise? It sounds like a slime. It's the bees, of course. Alright, let's go and find more glass. Hopefully, we can look in the farm first. Sometimes I do put some glass around in the farm. No chest here, is there? No. I thought I put a chest here. Oh, that wheat's gone really tall. Quite cool. We will have to come and harvest all of these crops a little bit later. For now, let's just look for some more glass, of course. A few overgrown logs and stuff that we might actually need this kind of stuff. This is good. Fences as well. Yep. Cool. Okay, let's go and do a proper search for glass back at our treehouse where all the storage is. If I'm being honest, I remember looking in oh, it's Chuck. Wait, he's got two different colored eyes. That might be not Chuck. One eye's red, you see that? Like red on that right side. And on the left side... Oh, never mind. Okay. My apologies, sir. I will leave you to it. Carry on. I'm pretty sure we had no glass left upstairs. I will double check. I think if we're going to get more glass, it has to be from the tower. But we've got some there. And if there's none there as well, then we'll have to go on a little and excavating trip. Yep, so there's no glass left at all there. None in there. Yep. Right, let's head to the tower and we'll see if we've got any there. I might as well check around here as well. I thought it started raining again. I was like, there's no way it's raining again. We've had so much rain already. It was the cooking pot. Are you kidding me? There's somebody watching me. That's actually insane. And literally just started raining. Can't believe that. Well, I guess some of you have been asking for rain, and here it is. You have a very rainy episode today. Now, I'm hoping we've got glass in here. We've only got 4. Okay. In that... Oh, we've got a lot of fences. I'm really glad we came here, because we do need fences. We've got some planks as well. What we'll do, take a trip to that island. I don't think I've got any boats here, do I? No, I don't. Okay. But we'll need to keep a boat here anyway, so let's make a quick maple boat. And we will go to... You know which island I'm talking about, right? The one we went to before with all the seals around here? Look how many of them there are. There's some sand over there as well, actually. I think this is probably the best spot, though. It's not too far, and there's plenty of sand over there for us to use to make glass. I've been looking into, gosh, I forgot the name. What was it called now? Stardew Valley. I've been looking into Stardew Valley because quite a few of you have been asking me to play that game. And even just from looking at it, I can tell that it's going to be a game that I'm going to absolutely adore. It's got that really cozy pixel vibe, and I absolutely love that. So for those of you who have asked me to play Stardew Valley and recommended it to me, thank you very much. I really appreciate it. I appreciate you looking out for me and helping me find games like that. And there is a good chance, a very good chance, that I'll be making a Stardew Valley series in the future. So probably looking to start that next year. I'm really excited to play that game now. It looks really cozy. Let's grab our shovel and let's start getting some sand. And we want to make sure that we still keep most of this island as it is. There's a little crab. I remember this crab from a very long time ago. Hello. I think we visited you a month ago or so. A month or so ago, I should say. Maybe even longer than that. You can hear the seals. What do they call seals again? The dogs of the sea? I think they're called, like the puppies of the sea. They look a little bit like they've got those dog-like characteristics. The rain is coming and going. Coming and going. There's even some sandstone here. Oh, would love to use sandstone in the future. Sandstone is my favorite material for houses. So we've got a few really nice sandstone houses around my areas. My area, sorry, like where I live. And I absolutely love the way they look. They've got this really cozy beachside vibe, you know? Probably get rid of this little... Yeah. Should be a good amount of sand as well. 30 or so. Not exactly 30. Alright, cool. There's a few other islands in the distance that we could maybe even visit. More seals around. Grab these. Ideally we get like 1 or 2 stacks of sand so that we have enough glass for a while. Actually heaps of sand here still, so I don't think we're in any trouble. Alrighty, I think after this we should have plenty. There we go. How much have we got now? Oh, we've got almost 4 stacks. That's more than enough for a long time, so I want to say goodbye to all of our little friends here. The little crab. Hello. Hi. I won't be seeing you for a while, Mr. Crab. Thank you so much for hosting me. I really appreciate it. And I'll see you in the future sometime, okay? And of course, we can't forget about the seals. Hello, everybody. Looks like they're all resting on their sides, having a little nap. I'm gonna go now, okay? But I'll see you guys sometime in the future as well. Alrighty? Okay. Stay safe, please. We're gonna go and grab our boat. And of course, we're gonna start heading back. We'll smelt this. We'll probably smelt all of this sand close to where we're building on the mountainside. So where are we? Here we go. So oh, you can see all the blue overlook over there now. That's pretty cool, isn't it? Let's start heading back. Been reading a lot of really good books lately. I'm trying to get myself to read 1 book a week. And we're just about hitting that goal now. I was reading 1 book every fortnight before. But we're getting to a point now where reading, for me especially, I used to love reading when I was in school, but I just didn't do it enough. And if the topic didn't interest me, I wouldn't be able to read more than like 5 pages, right? But with like lately, I haven't seen it more as the topic has to interest me. Instead, what I'm seeing it as is every time I read, I get better at reading. You know what I mean? So the more I read, the faster I can read, the more I can consume the knowledge and information that I'm reading. And we can actually see sunset overlook on the right there. And then it the bridge that we built going across to the other side. It's quite lovely. I'm not a big fan of those pillars. Now that I look at it from a distance, you see those pillars? I think we'll probably change that. And it'd be really cool if I could start streaming, because if I'm streaming and I'm making decisions like this, you can kind of help me with it while I'm making the decision. I could kind of just ask you while you're watching live, you know? Okay, we'll park this at the tower, because we do need to leave a boat at the tower. Go this way. We're going to head back up the mountain now, and we're going to start... I think we should find another material to do the pillars with. I think maple logs might be fine. Otherwise, we'll have to figure out a different type of wood. I think maple logs should be okay to do there. You know what? Let's go and say hi to our little babies. Just put a little sound up there. Hello, my lovelies. There. I haven't forgotten about you, I promise. Gonna give you both a salmon now. There you go. Nom nom nom. And for Zara as well. Nom nom nom. When it's cold, the animals probably get more hungry because they're burning more from their bodies trying to stay warm. Kind of like humans, you know? I was watching an episode of The Big Bang Theory where they go to the North Pole. And they're trying to find evidence of monopoles or something like that. I can't remember what it was. I remember them saying, like, just to maintain your body weight, you have to be consuming, like, some crazy amount of calories. 3,000 or 4,000 calories a day. Absurd. Just to maintain your body weight. Because it's so cold that when you're outside working in those areas, in those climates, body is burning so many more calories to keep you warm. So there you go. Ah, here we go. So there's a furnace here. And of course we don't have any coal. I'm so woefully unprepared for some of the things that I'm trying to do. Anyway, I think we should have enough glass for now, but let's start cooking some sand. And I just remembered there should be some coal over here. Here we go. I'm gonna grab some coal. There we go, another 13. It saves us a bit of convenience and some time. And we can give that some time to smelt while we go and make some changes up here. Yeah, I'm not sure about these pillars. I kind of do like them, but at the same time I don't. And I just wonder what it would look like if we did them another way, where we had them sideways, like this. Be like one straight line going up. Actually, I do think that looks a bit better. Like this. And that. Yeah, I do think that looks better, if I'm being completely honest. So I do want to use them still. I just don't like the way they look when they're that way. Now it looks weird because there's a thing sticking out. Like the inside of it is kind of poking out, you know what I mean? Okay, alright, we've made the executive decision to get rid of these. And we're going to replace them with probably maple. We'll replace it with maple wood. You know what? Let's have a look at oak. Let's have a look at what oak looks like. Let's just do oak. That looks lovely, to be honest. Okay, there's the next pillar. Sorry, Mr. Lantern. I need to take you away for a second while I fix this up. There we go. There should be one over here somewhere as well. Just find it. There it is. I'm gonna put some oak logs on this one. There we go. And then of course these corner ones are maple and I think they're fine the way they are. Have we got another? Yeah. There we are. Yeah, that seems to be perfect. I think I could get a slab of it. There we are. Yeah, I was gonna finish that up from inside, wasn't I? Okay, let's do that as well. Let's quickly just get down from here. Yeah, that's much better, see? Put a lantern there. I like when the top bit sticks out like that. So that's what we're doing now. And then let's finish this over here. So we were gonna do... Oh, just put one there. And one there. There we go. Lovely. How beautiful is that? What I'm even thinking is, let's... layer this like so. So that we can get rid of this level here. Maybe even that one there too. Okay. Beautiful. Yep. And then we can get rid of the lantern and put it there. Yeah, this is lovely. Much better. We've made some improvements. Got some random hiccups. Let me, for the first time today, this is kind of crazy. I've not had a single drop of water today. It hasn't crossed my mind. I know you're probably screaming at me right now, but it hasn't even crossed my mind. I'm so sorry. Here's your sign as well, okay? If you haven't had any water, it's time. Let's have some water together. Or coffee or tea, whatever you're drinking. Let's have it now. There's no glass today because somebody took my straw. One of my family members. People always take my things in my house. And it's okay. Okay, we've got some slack. Let's get to work here. Oops. I do that a lot, don't I? Accidentally place it where it's not supposed to be. And now, because we have so much maple wood, we can make so many more slabs, which is lovely. Oops, sorry. I would love to make it so that underneath our house there's another area where we can kind of... Maybe if we go from here, right? What I'm thinking is... Get rid of this. Get rid of that. And this one. Let's go down like this. And then another staircase goes down even further into the mountain side. Inside the little mountain. Like this. Make it kind of natural, but I also want to make it Not like that. Get rid of this. And then underneath here, right? Oh, oh, should have done that. Underneath here, we can open this up a bit underneath and see. As long as we have the ground above us, which we do. Now dig in all directions for now. Just see. There we go. See how it opens up now? It's lovely. I love when there are multiple levels to something. That's why I love doing this so much. I feel like the big part. You could even go one more further, to be honest. Dig one down. Take a few of these bottom ones, so it's not feeling so claustrophobic. One of my friends told me that the other day, because they made a Minecraft world a long time ago, and I haven't played on the world in a long time. They were saying, you know what I realized when I was going through the world the other day? I was like, what? They're like, that area you built? Like, it doesn't look like a big area when you look at it from outside, but when you get closer to it, there's so many levels that it's like, it's actually, you know, a lot larger than people think. And I was like, yeah, that's kind of my philosophy when I build stuff. I don't want it to look, you know, colossal on the outside, but when you're inside the actual place, there's a lot of these private secret areas and stuff, you know? Maybe I'm very big on privacy in that way. Anyway, how lovely is this? Now we have all this extra space down here. Opens up to trees and all the other sides. I'm trying to keep it as natural as we can. That's okay. I mean, it's fine the way it is. We can do a pillar here from oak wood again. Oak logs, like so. Connect it to that. The beauty of this is that it looks natural. That's kind of the whole point. Of course we can't get rid of these because this is underneath the building where the stairs and stuff are. We've got to be very careful with those. Keep it like this for now. I'm happy with this. Yeah, so it comes down and then we've got all this extra space down here now. Can I get rid of that and that one? I'm worried about these, but I do think we are fine too. Okay, see that one we probably... Oh no, that was good. And these ones as well. Oh, yep, see that one we probably should leave. If I just make it a maple. I have a feeling that these ones were the same. Kind of have to be a bit careful. Overall, I think that's good though. Yeah, perfect. Let's just have a look on the top to see if it's okay. Oh, yeah, this is lovely. Oh, cool, and you can kind of see down there from here as well now. The problem is, I could spend an entire day of my life fine-tuning and building this entire area. Like, just from that staircase where we started, right? Think of it, it was just cut off here. I could spend my whole day, literally 8+ hours, from here to there, and just decorating and adding and making it look all really cozy and nice. But if I do that, the problem is if I do that, my health deteriorates in real life. Because I haven't eaten, I haven't gotten water, and I don't like taking breaks when I do stuff like this. Sue me, okay? Sue me. It's just how I am. So, you know. Just trying to decide if I want to do wood on the bottom here or if I want to leave it as like stone, you know. I think the stone looks really nice. think around this one we can. Just we would like that. I think that's fine. That's beautiful. We can do like stone pillars going up from the top there as well. Have to go and get stone for that. There. We'll keep that there for now. I'm just wondering if we get rid of this and do slabs instead, right? This one, this one. I'm sure we can do slabs instead of these here. These are all the brick one. This can all be slabs. I'm fairly certain we can just do slabs. One here as well. So from here, and that'll give us a bit more headroom up here as well, you know what I mean? Down here, sorry, not up here. Oh, we need to kind of extend this to the bottom. There we go. Once again, a slab over there. This one we can keep at this level, that's fine, no problems with that. These ones as well though, is there any way we can do... Oh, we can definitely do slabs. I was a little bit worried there because, oh, I think those were stairs. I probably shouldn't have done that. My bad. Hang on a second now, I've got to go up and fix this. Yeah, so from here, that's fine. Staircase there. Slab. Slab. Stairs. Stairs. And then from here we'll just do a pillar and like a fence post or something. So where are the stairs that we got? There we go. So stairs. Stairs. Yeah, and then just one thing is this one here. Need to be... We can leave it as it was actually. We'll need to do like stair here. Slab, and then a stair. And then another staircase there. There we are. Looks like it's too kind of cutting into the space, you know? I keep it kind of like so that it's... Maybe even just do it so that it's from here. Yeah, that's better. That's better. Much bigger fan of that. Lovely. Alrighty, so let's head back down. Okay, I think this is fine as it is. We've spent too much time on this now. We didn't even get to do the sky bridge going across to that island, but we'll save that for another episode. This will be our final episode before our Christmas special. So we're going to have a episode releasing on Christmas Eve. And that'll probably be Christmas Eve in US time, okay? But I do think... Oh, here we go. Stairs up. Yeah, freak out. That. Okay. Yeah, lovely. Our Christmas Eve special will be very festive, of course. I'm very excited to share that with you. I can't wait to welcome the holidays together and, you know, share some joy. Really excited for that. Now, if I'm being truthful, I don't know how we're going to blend this with that island, because this is blue and then it becomes maple, and I kind of wanted to keep the bridges like blue. I guess we'll just have to like wait and see. I'm not 100% sure. Could, I guess, just do maple, and then from this corner here somewhere, maybe like here, we'll build a staircase going up, you know what I mean? It's gonna be a difficult task. We'll have to start from here, like this. and then go in. But we can just do like a very basic kind of plan for it now. Something like so. Has to go, the staircase has to go to the top, so it has to pretty much, hang on a second, kind of make this up there. It has to kind of start from like back here somewhere, you know? It does have to start, I reckon, from here. Maybe even like here, or... I'm just thinking... Yeah, I kind of have to do it from that way. It looks so much nicer. I'm just thinking like, you know, stair there. Stair there. Right. You can do glass here. Okay. Could even do glass here as well. I'm sure that this would look like a drop from here. Yeah, kind of like. Oh, this is the dirt that I made before. Yeah, I guess just mess around. That's that one as well. That's all good. So it says here, and then it goes up, up, up to the side of that there. You know what I mean? That's my thought process here. I could do them so that they're long stairs, like I did with the mountain before. Like this. And then slab, 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 this, slab. From here we kind of want to go inside a little bit, so something like that. And then another stair there. I'm running out of stairs now. That's okay. Let's just make a few more real quick. There we go. And then like that. Initially I wanted to go on that side of the mountain, but I think looping around to the left looked a lot better. You know? From here we can definitely just kind of merge it with the mountain, but at the same time I wouldn't mind doing like a staircase on the side like this, going up. We should have more slabs somewhere. There's only 5 left, and there's an oak. Oh, there we go. Some more slabs there. Something like that. And we kind of already made it. There we go. Isn't that lovely? Beautiful. We have to obviously decorate this and add some support to it so that it doesn't look so scary. But overall, I think, you know, achieve what we wanted to. Very basic for now, but I'm happy with that. This is kind of a work in progress. You know when you're when you're looking at a house and it's got kind of like just those stencils or like those scaffolding where they're gonna build the house and it just kind of has the very bare fundamentals of the house. That's what this is kind of reminding me of, and I kind of love it. I really do. This is maple, and we kind of want to connect all the way to the bottom. You know what I mean? So let's just quickly hop down. And I'm trying to figure out where that corner is. From there, all the way down. Oh, these are oak. Wait, I made a mistake here. Sorry. We should also put a slab there. And then maple. Much better. Gotta find my way back up now. There we go. This should definitely be facing sideways. Much better. And even see this one here, I'd love to make that go all the way down. So let's see if we can do that as well. From the corner there, we're going to make a slab and then maple logs all the way down the mountain. Could even connect one like that so it looks like it's properly supported. And this is where most of my maple goes, as you can see. There we go. Now it's all connected to the mountain and it looks like actually supporting the structure, and that's what we want. You don't want something just floating there randomly. That's gonna, not gonna feel safe. Safety is our #1 priority. Alrighty, so this is absolutely beautiful. Let's put some fences down while we're here. Remember we collected heaps of fences. There we go. There we go. This side as well. A little bit slowly actually. That's where the appreciation comes, when you do something slowly, steadily, you have time to appreciate it much more. I think we should definitely do this. Put the fence down. Maybe even do another layer of slabs like so. Get more space around the edge of the... There we go, around the edge of the overlook here. Much better. There we go. Completely perfect. This one as well, we'll probably need to get a quick magic slab on the corner. There we are. Perfect. Perfect. You know what, let's actually... Go and get it. No man gets left behind, okay? Let's connect that. Fixed now. Now it feels a lot more, a lot more safe, a lot more defined. Okay. From here, we're probably going to be doing maple, so it'll be something like this. A maple log on that side. Probably do one on this side as well. And like so. There we go. Perfect. And that maple log there allows us to kind of, build some slabs here to, play around a little bit. Something like that. And do another maple out there. Here we'll do really like fences actually, so that we don't fall off. Like this, fence through there. And maybe a slab here. Yeah, something like that. It's really nice. We'll figure that out later. I'm not too worried. Okay. Maybe put one there. I'd love to have a lantern coming off the side of this as well. Maybe just do like, here's what I'm thinking. Do do something like maybe on the other side though. See, that's the problem is we can't really get to the other side unless we build. Okay. I'm thinking like this, and then a lantern on top. There we go. No! Come back! There we go. Alrighty. Cool. We do have fences on the corner now, but I think we should still be able to get back up. See how I just like can't stop? It's bad. I'm addicted. I'm really addicted. Can't stop. Oh, I'd love to have a pillar on the bottom of this one too. So what we do is a slab there and then like maple logs. There we go. Some more of those. Okay. It's so perfect. It's actually so perfect. So what do we got here? We've got the nailed one. Reinforced, sorry, not nailed. And on the bottom there, we'll just put another one of these. I wonder if we can get rid of this. And just do a slab instead. Yeah. But I think that was already a slab. Sorry, what am I saying? Maybe we can get rid of this and do a stair instead. No, it has to be one lower. Yes. Get rid of this one. Place there. Oops. Is he gonna let me do it properly? No, it's not. Okay. In that case, nice, isn't it? Going down like that. And then we'll of course need a slab there as well. And maybe just do a few more of those slabs. We're gonna need one there. Perfect. That's perfect. I can't really put that there, can I? Do they hang off the ceiling? Oop. No, it should kind of work. No! No! I'm coming. I'm coming, Mr. Lantern. There we are. Don't worry. You're safe now. Parkour there. I wanted to put a lantern, maybe on this corner. So, yeah, that's quite crazy. I like it. You can even put a lantern over here. In this corner too. There we are. Wow, look at it. It's all coming together now. Beautiful, isn't it? So this... we might need to fix that spruce. Firstly, I don't like the color too much. I think we have to bring it back to maple because otherwise it doesn't match all the planks and stuff that we've placed. You know what I mean? So let's do maple here. And secondly, I do think we need to make it so that it goes all the way down. We'll have to get rid of this lantern. Oh, you're joking. Okay. Alright, before we do that, let's just get this done. So, maple there, and we need to do another slab, that's fine. And get rid of this. Maple there. Yeah, that's much better. Definitely. We can still put the lantern up there, And that's what we do is, we do it so that it comes out a little bit. I can break this here. Break that there. Grab that. Lantern there. Break this. There we are. I think that's fine. It still looks supported, Yeah. I like that. Alrighty. This is our final expedition. We've lost a few men down here. We need to get them all back. I'm coming! That's it. Alrighty. I don't even know if I can get back up. We're gonna give it a shot. I think we might have to just go back around the long way. Oh, there we go. Look at that. I knew this would come in handy. And let's quickly grab the glass. Oh, it actually smelted a whole stack, even with only like, what was that, like 15 coal in there? Pretty impressive. Alright, let's store everything here for now. Let's get our tools back. That's important. So, a shovel, hoe, and fishing rod. And let's go up to our cozy little lookout area. We haven't quite finished. And we're gonna end our episode down here in this cozy little nook area. Thank you so much for joining me today. I really appreciate it. Hope I was able to help you rest or study. Don't forget to get some rest. You deserve some rest. I know you've been working really hard lately, okay? And it's really important that you rest as well. Sleep is very important. And for now, I'll see you in our Christmas special. Dream on, my friend.